Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. It's Green Magic here with a birthday stream. Gonna be playing some John Madden Football 93, also known as Madden 93. But in the earliest games in the series, they called it John Madden. They hadn't established the brand yet. So before I go further, gonna pop out the chat here. And maybe we'll get some interaction in the chat skis. So, you see that. What's up? Thanks, Mort. Happy birthday. Appreciate that. Rogue Gamer saying happy 29th. Appreciate that, man. Turning 35, but 29 sounds good too. Yeah, Mort, watch if you can. And you'll be a perfect judge of whether you think this game has any validity. I don't think I'll be able to get you guys to play with me at the Demon Taps, but that's okay. It's still fun. It's nostalgic. I wouldn't say it has a lot of depth. It has some depth, and that's why I find it fun. This is before the Madden series. Thanks, Jiggy Main. Good to see you in the chat, Jiggy Main. This is before Madden and the NFL were together forever, and so they didn't have the NFL license. So if you look at the center of the screen there, you see the John Madden Championship. That's because they couldn't say Super Bowl yet, and so I'm just in a playoffs. Not even a playoffs. They call it a tournament. So I decided to be the Packers, and then they kind of randomly generate the playoff bracket. From what the little research I did, I do see we got some of the best teams. Washington, obviously one of the best. This is circa 1991 rosters. So it's called 93, but came out in 92, and it was soon after the 91 season happened. So you're going to have Washington is going to be amazing. New York's going to be competitive. Philadelphia actually didn't make the playoffs in 91, but they do have Cunningham and a sick defense. Saints are good. Chicago is good. We'll lock it in. Packers, Bears, no better place to start. More Tecmo 101 saying, one thing I like about these old Madden games is it doesn't take forever. You're right about that. It doesn't take forever, but when I play and I am I'm trying to do a world record run, they do take a long time because I'm like calling timeouts and stuff while they got the ball, and doing different things to prolong the game so I have more chances to score. What's up, Ted Belcher? Good to see you in the chat. 93 is a good game on Genesis. I often do see it referenced on the Genesis. I like it on Super Nintendo as well because that's just what the system I grew up with more. And I really like how all the buttons do something. When you're the ball carrier, all the buttons do something significant. In Genesis, obviously, only had 3 buttons versus 4, but that's just one thing I enjoy. What's up, Josh Moore? That's my bro. Hope you and the nephews are watching. We're about to start a game here. Bears at Packers. Jose Sweet, that's another brother. Happy birthday, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna get down and dirty with this Packers Bears here. As you saw, we got some wind going on. I'm gonna have to kick it. As you saw before the match, they showed Green Bay, they showed Chicago, and they had the check marks. That kind of shows which team is better than the other. Now, this is before the Brett Favre Packers, circa 1991. We got some Majkowski, but they give the Bears quarterback 2 checks and my quarterback 0. So we'll see. We'll see if that goes. Andrew, what's up, buddy? I'm glad you're watching. Hope you're cheering the Packers on here. Bears are really good in this game, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Jose Sweet saying, "Get dirty." I plan on it. So you are able to call your defense. I called 4-3. I'm going to call cover. I'm going to call my favorite defense, which is man zone. I'm also going to crowd the line because I like to do that. Ooh, first play incomplete. Even though the quarterback had some good attributes, he really threw up a lollipop there. I think if I continue to crowd the line like I did here, I got some fast linebackers I can see. As long as I continue putting pressure on the quarterback, you're not going anywhere, buddy. You're not going anywhere, buddy. And that's an 11-yard loss. That's that Packers defense right there. Don was better than Brett Favre, said Ted Belcher. That's hilarious. Nobody ever said that. You would have drunk 0 wins with Favre. You would have drunk 0 wins, Favre. I'm not sure what you're saying, buddy, but that sounds pretty wise. So I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't call my play. Hopefully, it's a good defense. I got some Leroy Butler here on defense, looks like. And the quarterback, that looks like some Jim Harbaugh, number 4. He scrambles for 4 yards. It's time for the Bears to punt, because that's what they're good at. Retro Sports Gamer Tom says, happy birthday, Green Magic. The Magic Man is about to do his thing. I really hope so. Don Majkowski not given good attributes in this game. But, you know, maybe I can bring the magic. Maybe Green Magic can bring the magic. So a little cheat I like to do in this game is try to catch the punt return with a fast linebacker versus a, the guy that they have back there for me. He's just some third-string receiver. And that's not going to cut it. I need touchdowns, baby. Packers need touchdowns. And that's why I get the linebacker back there. That looked like it might have been Brian Noble or somebody. And I'm already on the board. Special teams. Don Majkowski didn't even have to step on the field. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying Bears a formidable first opponent. That's true. This is kind of like, just like with Tecmo, this is kind of like the tail end of the Bears dynasty of the 80s. So you have some players that linger. I'm not sure who, maybe Tom can help me out. See, Tom, they give the numbers of the players, but not their names, because like I said, so for halfback, they got number 35. Looks like that could be a Neil Anderson.
First down.
Wide receivers, we got number 82. Looks like their best receiver. Obviously, all their offensive linemen are good. Bears always seem to have a good offensive line. Ooh. Oh! Number 62. Not sure who that is, but he didn't give them anything on that play. See, now the different subsets in this game are kind of interesting. You have your normal set, you have your fast set, you have your hand set, you have your big set, and so the Bears are second and long here, so they're going with their fast set. They're trying to get down the field, but I'm double covering him. Somehow he catches it. Number 87. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying they have Rashaan Salam at running back. Dude, I think this was before Rashawn's time, man. This is based on the 1991 season. I thought Rashaan was more mid-90s, but you're the expert at the Bears, and I am not. Ooh, 3-yard loss, number 25. Don't know who that is, but that's their fullback. That could be Brad Muster. I don't know. Bears forced to punt again. Packers defense just too sick. More at Tecmo 101 saying, if you're watching these, please click like. Someone mentioned that last time Wednesday to increase viewership. Dang straight. If you like it, drop a like it. Ooh, I forgot to get my homeboy number 91 back there. Let's see if number 38 can do something dirty. We're just gonna take that off the bounce there. Oh, it gets me in the backfield. One thing I really like about this game is the mini game of tackling. Each player has, if you're on defense, you have a tackle attribute, which makes sense. If you're on offense, you have a break tackle attribute. And then the ball carrier has his speed to try to evade tackles, and then A is spin, B is try to break tackle, X is jump, Y is dive. So anyway, when I'm going, I'm running out of time. I like to do a run and shoot on offense, and I do have Sterling Sharp, but oh, delay of game. I do have Sterling Sharp, but for whatever reason, he's not given very good attributes. So like 15 is the maximum attribute for each category, and number 84 for the Packers, 6 on speed, 8 on catch, 4 break tackle, 7 quickness. That's some mediocre stuff right there. I appreciate Ted Belcher just listing off some of the names of the dudes for the game. We're gonna bomb it to the little out pattern to Sterling Sharp. 13 yards, not bad. That's how the Packers do it. That's right, LJ Brooks playing some Madden. That's right. It's my birthday, doing kind of a B-Day stream, getting a little random. This is the first non-jam game I've live streamed. I figured, what the heck? There's a lot of good Super Nintendo games. Let's fire this up and give the people a show. You know, people usually don't go quite this far back in the Madden series when they're talking Madden. He's double covered. We're still going to give him the out route. Number 81 can't hold on to it. Scores from other playoffs. That sounds exciting. 6-6 defensive battle. Ted Belcher also given some dudes from the offense. Running backs Anderson, Christian, Robert Green, Hayward. Didn't realize he was with the Bears before. You know, it's tempting to try to do a little run, but with this Bears formidable line, Ted Belcher is talking about some Richard Dent, some Steve McMichael, William Perry. Those aren't guys I really want to run against, especially with my delay of game. I'm talking too much. Especially with my here's a fun play. Circle. You see that running back? If I press B, he kind of goes up into the middle of the field. And especially if they're doing a zone or they blitz, I might have him open. But let's see if he can just catch the ball here. All right, he is open. Gonna give it to him. 46, baby. That might be Vince Workman or somebody like that. War Chief Sponge, hello. Welcome to the chat, saying I would blitz them every play. Blitzing is a fun way to go about it. Maybe I'll try that next quarter just to show what I do. Oh, I got the ball. I forgot about that. Spacing out here. It is fun to blitz. The Packers do have fast linebackers. I don't really trust my secondary, honestly. Some teams in this game, just like with any game, you're going to have some teams with a really good secondary that you can trust. And I just, you know, the Packers, man, they just, in this year, they were not given, or they just didn't have many great players. Let's see if we can look before time runs out. They got number 38, number 26, number 36. You know that's a young Leroy Butler, number 25. So there's some of the starters. They aren't given. Oh, intercepted. No. Oh, breaks the tackle. Number 32 gets the interception. I had Sterling Sharp in one-on-one coverage. I thought I could whip it over there, but I couldn't. Now it's time to blitz, though, especially because they're doing their big package. You know they're not going to go way down the field. They're going to try to do a little run. They're going to try to get Ironhead in there. Oh, they got it. I thought I was there. In this game, you can be called for pass interference. You can be called for offensive pass interference. So a lot of times I like to just kind of nudge the guy out of the way and then just try to snatch that ball. Oh, yikes. See, that's the blitz that we're talking about. War Chief Sponge talking about blitzing every play. They really do let you crouch onto the ball. It would be encroachment, but this is retro sports. You know, some of these games that have those kind of flaws like that. But it's not a given if you blitz. The quarterback could shake you off, and especially if they do a shotgun like this, I might not be able to get to him. but I'm going to try. Ooh, pick that off, y'all. Pick that off. Come on. Looks like it's time for the Bears to time to punt because they are really good at punting the ball. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying this is going to be a world record performance. No way, man. 7-0. 7 points in 1 quarter is not good enough. The world record right now is 98. I'll get there one day, but ooh, he's got the wind at his back. Oh, 88. Here we go. We're taking it outside. We're bouncing it. We're bouncing it. We're bouncing it. The key on some of these returns is you... Woo! Here we go. Here we go. The guys pursuing you, some of them are going to be faster than others, obviously. Some of them are going to be linemen and slow. If there's a way that you can kind of have their slower guys screen the faster guys, then you can really take advantage of that and go home. 80-yard punt return, no problem. Packers just getting it done. I don't think I have an offensive touchdown yet. This has all been special teams. LJ Brooks saying, who was Chicago's QB in this game? Both starter and backup. I'm a fan of Raiders, Pats, Cowboys, and Vikings. What's up? Ted Belcher also saying, push the nose tackle. So you know what, LJ Brooks, they don't give names. They only give numbers, and it's in reference to the 1991 season. So the backup is number 10 for the Bears, the backup quarterback. I'm guessing that's Tom Zach. He's given a 0 pass range attribute. Boom! Destroyed. Some of those tackle animations are really fun, too. He's given a 0 pass range attribute. He's given a 10 pass accuracy attribute, which is the same as their starter. He's given a 3 speed and a 3 scramble. So he's really nothing to snuff at. It's not like Tecmo where Tom Zach is pretty clearly should be the starter over Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh, one of the worst quarterbacks in that game. Bears going big. Last time they popsicled it out into the flat. Let's see if we can blitz. Get these guys all up on the line. We're gonna try to spy a short pass here. Oh, they run it though. Running game has not been working for the Bears. And if you can't run it as the Bears circa 1991, 92, 93, you're gonna be driving the struggle bus. Another play I like to pick is Mad Tiger Blitz. You can't really see it because my video screen is in the way. But this one, the linebackers do blitz. So if I get them all up in the hole there, then they're just putting all. It's like a 7-person blitz. You know, they're all just like getting all up in there. So I'll let Leroy Butler on the outside do his thing. Number 26. Let's try to spy the middle of the field here. Oh! Harbaugh going back. See, what I think happened there was I had my guys so far up on the line that the quarterback was like, this play is blowed up. And he just tried to spin. You know, spinning is good for like breaking one tackle, but he just kept spinning, and that was a little embarrassing. Now he does have the wind to his back, so this is going to be a nice little field flip here. Let's see if number 91 can get it. No, it's 88. He does have speed. He does have that kick return for a TD last time. Oh, I just pressed X to jump there. Breaking tackles.
Touchdown.
What's up? Number 88. Charles Wilson, maybe? Good kick returner. Let's catch up on some of these. Ted Belcher saying push the nose tackle. I feel you. I like to more have them hold the point and go in with the linebackers. LJ Brooks saying you should play Super Nintendo Tecmo Super Bowl. That's a good recommendation. We'll see how I'm feeling after this. Oh, shanks it off the upright. That happens quite a bit in this game. It's random and silly, but it happens. We'll have to see how I'm feeling after this Packers run here. That would be a fun one to check out. I do like the Super Nintendo Tecmo games. Um, they just fun to add depth, you know, and they're more difficult. It's not easy to just like break off for an 80-yard run. The defense really catches up to you.
First down.
That Mad Tiger blitz worked so well last time. We're gonna have to dial that up again. You ever play Halo 2 football? No, I never played that. That sounds pretty intense. Oh, double guarded. I thought maybe I could pick that off. Didn't happen. We're gonna keep blitzing, and Harbaugh is just gonna have to deal with it. Basically, it's skull or oddball on Blood Gulch. That sounds pretty funny. Oh, I got my hand on it. It is hard to intercept in this game, even if you're there. And then again, like I said, the Packers really don't have a great secondary. All I ask is that they got enough speed to cover the ground. Oh, I'm there.
Interception.
Woo! All right, just as I said, it was tough to get interceptions. I get one, so that was fun. Yeah, Doink says Retro Sports Gamer Tom. What else we got? It's like kick return mode only, blockers and containment. Special edition gets no love. I feel you. LJ Brooks saying, if I can remember correctly, Majkowski was still around in the 93-94 season. I don't know if he played with Green Bay or whoever. At one point, he went to the Colts. That was the team after the Packers got rid of him. And I know I think it's in one of the Tecmo Super Bowls for Super Nintendo. Where's my play at? There we go. Oh, it's probably going to be delayed here. He's the backup for, like, the Colts. Oh, well. What's 5 yards? I think it's the first Tecmo Super Bowl on Super Nintendo. He's a backup for the Colts, and he's pretty abysmal. User pick, says Jose Sweet. That's right, man. I dialed up that blitz, and I got the picks. All right, we got 45 seconds left. Let's see if Sterling there he is. Oh! I don't know if you could see that. I kind of tried to box him out and clutch that in. We're going to dial up that play again because that almost worked. I'm doing post up, as you see, bottom left. The Y button is Sterling Sharp, and we're going to try to get him that ball. Unless he's double covered, then I got my guy on the outside, the A button. So when I snap the ball, I like to wait a second before I press B and pull up the receivers. I wait a second to see how the defense is going to react. Sometimes they'll double cover one side, sometimes they'll go down, whatever. And so here we go. So I see, I was getting Sterling. Oh, that was my bad. That was a user mistake. I could have had that one. We're gonna go post up again. I'm really feeling this play. I think this one is where we connect. Ted Belcher saying the PlayStation version is bad. I've heard that as well. Ted Belcher saying Rodney Pete incomplete. Rodney Pete, that's right. Looks like they are guarded well in the backfield. We're going to give Sterling some time. We're going to whip it up. He came back to the ball. He gets the reception, breaks the tackle. Sterling shot! Touchdown. I don't know. I think when the quarterback throws it up like that and it's kind of up for grabs, I find it to be a really fun mini game. Getting your guy under the ball, sometimes boxing out the defender, running towards the end zone, snatching it, and getting that TD. It really is a lot of fun. Ted Belcher saying, I went to the Rose Bowl when Rodney Pete won. That's pretty much the last game he ever won, but that sounds like an exciting memory. LJ Brooks saying, I know Brunell was Favre's backup until the Jacksonville Jaguars came around. That's true. Brunell was one of the many future star quarterbacks behind Brett Favre. We're also talking about Matt Hasselbeck was his quarterback for a couple years. Ended up getting MVP, I think, for the Seahawks, and then going to the Super Bowl. I know Kurt Warner was like a fifth string quarterback for the Packers at one point behind Favre. And I could probably think of others. So it's not really that advantageous to do like a prevent defense in this game, I've found, because they don't really cover the guys. They just cover a space. So I'm just going to do man cover and just kind of try to get the quarterback, which I did. Just for funsies, let's give them one more try. Who knows? Maybe they'll throw an interception or fumble it to me. I'm just gonna creep up on that ball. Brett Favre was a pretty good track record of backups. He had another backup. I think his name was like Aaron Rodgers. So he turned out to be a pretty good quarterback too. We're gonna blitz up the middle again. Oh, all up in his face. Pass interference. That's no good. We'll do prevent too, and we'll see how that works out. We've got a timeless down here. Let's see. I'm just going to get back. Let's see what the Bears do. Let's see what the Bears do. All right, little screen. So, yeah, that's the first half. And we're showing scores from other games. Looks like it's going to be the Giants advance. Man, these teams not good at scoring touchdowns, I'll tell you what. Yeah, Peyton Manning not having good backups. LJ Brooks saying Eli Manning should have been Peyton's fifth string quarterback. Laugh out loud. That would have been fun to see them play in the Super Bowl, I'll tell you what. So not too impressive on the yard standpoint. I got 7 passing plays for 70 yards. I'm 3 for 7 with 1 pick. Not too excellent. I do got the 2 sacks. I do got the 11 pass deflections. Really, it's all about my defense just crushing them. Just absolutely, and my special teams. Defense and special teams. The Bears, 18 plays, negative 17 yards. I rest my case. Ted Belcher saying, going to Bengals in Oakland, 2019. Brooks saying, hey, Hasselbeck did great for Seattle. Brunell did great for Jacksonville. Where did Hostetler go after the Raiders booted him? I don't know. I do not know. Retro Sports Gamer said, land of lost quarterbacks. Todd Belcher. Todd Marijuanovich. I remember when he was a thing. All right, guys. Second half. I'm going to try to establish a run game. This is going to be pretty hilarious. But you know what? I'm up 27. So let's see what happens. Oh, the running back's a quarterback. I lied. Oh, but then he bobbled it. Oh, and did you see number 7 down there? That's hilarious. I didn't realize. We're gonna do that again because that was fun as heck. Where was that? Normal, hands, fast? Probably fast. There we go, halfback option. We had Don Majkowski upfield, and that was hilarious. Let's see if we can get Don the ball. We probably can't. Don Majkowski! Go, 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 go. So I just passed Don Majkowski like a boss. We're going to have to do that until he scores a touchdown.
First down.
Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying his dad pushed him to the brink and drugs. He has a small documentary. That is too bad. We're going to try the other halfback toss and pass. LJ Brooks saying next time you score, go for two. I can't. This was before the 2-point conversion was a thing in the NFL. Ted Belcher saying dad is still punishing young quarterbacks. Don Majkowski. Breaking tackles. Not quite moving the chains. Is too slow. LJ Brooks kind of felt bad for him. Yeah, it's too bad when see young talent squandered like that. I mean, hopefully they still were able to make some money before their career died. They're coming after me. They're coming after me.
Interception.
They got me. They figured out what I was doing after 12 times in a row, and he can't be tackled. Number 32. I don't know who that is. He's their first cornerback. And he's got a 14 speed, which was almost maxed. 14 interception, which is almost maxed. 13 tackle and 12 pass coverage. So I don't know if that's a Mark Carrier, but I should know his number, but I don't. But that was pretty intense. They're going big. They're gonna try to run it, but I'm gonna stuff them. Everybody's coming up. Everybody's coming up. Everybody's coming up. Woo! Nowhere to go. Just blowing it up. Ted Belcher saying Andy Dalton. Oh, yep. Retro Sports Gamer. Not everyone built to do a certain thing. Interests and passions change. Football gets crazy intense at the NFL level. It's true. I thrive off competition, but not like that. Oh, sneaky you. Down by 26 and pitching it outside the number 29. That's probably Ironhead. Are you going to go for it? What's up, Bears? I'm going to do a normal defensive play just in case they fake it. Man, I do got fast linebackers. That's one thing the Packers do have for themselves. Oh, they do punt it. Number 95, ready to get it. Where is it at? Oh, big punt. Ah! Man, this guy's fast. Y'all aren't ready for this. Takes it outside. Catch me outside, bro. Come on. Catch me outside, bro. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Catch me. Come on, guys.
Touchdown.
And that's how you troll your arch rival. I swear I'm going to score in a way other than special teams one of these days. LJ Brooks saying, what do you think, speaking of Raiders, quarterbacks of Derek Carr? I say toss him. I don't know. I don't follow football that intently for teams that aren't the Packers. I saw my friend sent me a link which ranked the quarterbacks for the upcoming season, and Rodgers was number 1. And Derek Carr was like, I don't even think he was top 10, which kind of surprised me because he pretty much had an MVP season a couple years ago. So I don't know what's with him, but if he didn't get hurt that year, the Raiders could have gone to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's kind of ancient history, but that stuck out to me as like, a casual fan of the
First
NFL, you
down.
know. We're going to keep blitzing. I'm going to try to get a scoop 6. That's right. That's how we trash talk. That's how we do. We point the finger at them. They're doing fast. So I'm going to bring... They're going fast. I'm going to bring the heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just flood the line like I like to do. I'm going to let the two guys on the right do their thing. And I'm going to spy with my buddy on the right. Oh, he almost gets beat. Leroy Butler. He got him on the inside. I tried to get the user deflection with Leroy.
First down.
It's a nice little pass by the Bears there. They beat the blitz. Bears trying to get on the board, trying to not get shut out. Oops, offsides.
First down.
You can tell I just love plugging the line like this. It's like they're your little chess pieces. You move them around and then they execute the play. You know, it's like very hands-on. It's simulation, but it feels very arcadey in that way that you can create your own defense basically. You know. Touchdown says War Chief Sponge. Yeah, I've been having a lot of success on special teams, which is it's really nice to be able to flip the field with your returner like that. Oh, I knew he was going to that guy, but you know I put my hands up, but gonna do that normal zone. I'm gonna blitz with the linebacker this time. Ooh, bounce, breaks the tackle, but the cornerback sets the edge. Great team D by the Packers. 4th and long. You know they gotta go for it. We're trying to break this shutout. And that's not how you convert on 4th and long. I'm sorry, especially when I'm blitzing like that. Ted Belcher saying Carr is barely better than his brother. Look at Carr's brother for the answer. The right paying too much for very little. We're going to throw some play action at him. Ted Belcher saying Dave Carr sacked 76 times in 1 year. Yeah, that's how your career gets ended early. Living in Texas, I always had the Dave Carr game Sunday. It sucked. Sorry to hear that. All right, what do we got? We got number 80 in the middle. He's open. Ted Belcher, Andy Dalton is from Texas, though. I remember watching that Rose Bowl, Texas Christian versus Wisconsin Badgers, and Andy Dalton systematically just tore them apart. You know, Wisconsin had a very good team, as they often do, and Dalton was just too efficient, and he just got it done. So I do remember him being from Texas. War Chief Sponge saying, "Oh, little block thrown by Majkowski. Rewind the tape, and you will see he did his part. That was a fullback trap that went for 11 yards. Let's do the swing curl. You see that B play right there? Let's see if I can buy enough time to where my B guy gets open there. If not, I'll have my halfback in the flat. War Chief Sponge saying, is Jim Harbaugh the best quarterback for the Bears during this time still? There he is. There he is.
Touchdown.
So he was open. Sometimes these play designs are pretty good. And you just got to bide your time and whip it open to the dude. And then he does a somersault in the end zone, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, man, I guess Harbaugh was, yeah, he was the quarterback for the Bears. This is Madden 93, but it's based on the 1991 season because, the rosters would have been set in 92 after the 91 season. So, yes, Harbaugh is the dude. I think Tom Zach is his backup. And I just shanked that again, but can't say I care too much about that. Harbaugh did play for San Diego like Doug Flutie did. Yeah, that rings a bell. Bip! Not a great kick. I'm going to blame it on the wind. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying, I'm not sure what is going on with Derek Carr. Hopefully he can come back to being a good QB. That would be cool. It really is a quarterback-led league, and it really is more exciting with more elite quarterbacks. Boom! Bears relying on their running game too much, in my opinion. They are not fast. Well, number 35 has a 12 speed, 12 out of 15. However you want to say that. So he's not trash. But 95, look at that speed. Bears just not able to go down the field. My next opponent, I feel like, will be better at going down the field. I might be able to stop him just as easily, but you're not going to see this dink and dunk offense. So Bears have some attributes, but in this version of the game, they're trying to ground and pound, and I'm just not letting them do it. Brian Noble dropping back.
Interception.
Oh, if he hadn't tackled me, I would have housed that because speed is key in this game. We're gonna do a halfback screen. As you see the A selection, we're just gonna pitch it off to him. Unless it's covered, I got a guy doing a go route, my tight end or somebody. It's the guy going in motion, so maybe it's. Oh, it's there. It's there. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I did try to break that tackle. I pressed B. I put my head down. And stuff like that. So I'm going to do a shotgun play action. I'm going to try to pitch it off to my dude, my running back in the flat. Hopefully, since I'm doing shotgun, they'll think coverage and they won't cover this guy short. They got 5 guys on the line, though, so that's weird. Is he there? Kind of. Ooh! Breaking tackles. And I just felt like going out of bounds. I don't know why I did that. Save a timeout, maybe. We're going to do down and out, that A selection right there. We're going to try to find my guy in the back right corner of the end zone. Ted Belcher saying, I'm from Pasadena. I was in town for the parade that night. I yelled at Texas fans to go home. That's funny. Back of the end zone. Oh, Magic Man really had some zip on that, honestly. I'm going to blame that on the receiver. That's a nice little swing. Wisconsin is tired of winning the Rose Bowl, said Ted Belcher. I feel like they haven't won it that many times, honestly. They were perennial attendees, but they, I don't think they've won that many, honestly. Ooh. I'm going to run it. Even if I don't get a first down, I'm going to practice field goal because against these harder teams later in the playoffs, I might have to do a clutch field goal. But if they attack me coming to my right. This is going to be really tough here. Boom! Destroyed, obliterated. At least the ball's right in the middle of the field, so I'm not even going to... Well, there's going to be wind to account for, so let's see what's going on here. Looks like there's a little wind coming at me to the right. 39-yarder. It felt like 59. I'll take it. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying the Bears are getting smoked. What the heck? Dude, they weren't ready for that green magic. What can I say? They have no firepower on offense. They did have a really good season, like the 1991 season. I think they were good. I was looking at the how it shook up, and they I think they made it to the divisional round. Maybe lost to the Lions or Washington, but
First down.
You know, you really need some fast receivers, and things like that to stop the green magic.
22.
Also, Jim Harbaugh just not making smart plays. What are you doing, buddy? What are you literally doing right now? What are you literally doing right now? That was kind of a Jay Cutler play right there. Had to say it. So that's the first one for the Packers. 43-0, not bad. We're going to advance. Hopefully they show me some stats first, though. I want to write down some of these stats. 19 plays for 163 yards. 17 pass deflections. 9 yards per pass, not bad. 0 for 5 on fourth down conversions. That's the recipe for a big L. Bears negative 31 plays for negative 20 yards. You're not going to see me do that again in this in this tournament. Now you can go through both teams' stats here. I did 2 halfback toss plays, so I got a wide receiver, halfback, and a quarterback with passing attributes. That's funny. You can go to, what is all this? Don Majkowski, 35 receiving yards. That's funny. Sterling Sharp getting 56. That's not enough. That's not enough. We've got some interceptions by Brian Noble at number 26. 2 sacks, a lot of tackles, 10 deflections by number 38. That is hilarious. Let's go to the next game. Washington, one of the best teams in the game. Again, their quarterback has me double checked. Blow through some of these here. Ted Belcher wanted to draft Blake Bortles. Mark Bowers, what's up? Good to see you in the chat. Danny White sucked for the Cowboys after Staubach retired. I'm sure it's tough to have back-to-back Hall of Famers. Ted Belcher Steelers whispered me and told me. That's some funny stuff. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying, have mercy on the Bears. You don't have mercy on your arch rival. If you did, it wouldn't be a rivalry now, would it? Belcher saying, Bengals have no YouTube page. Saints YouTube is ghetto. Tom saying, Bengals are behind the curve. Ted Belcher saying, Broncos YouTube is awesome. Ted Belcher saying, Raiders spam trash on YouTube. So Tom saying, how does this stat tracking compare to Tecmo Super Bowl? Well, for one thing, there are defensive stats kept that you can look at, so that's awesome. But from game to game, they aren't. held, of course. And that's why you saw me writing down some stuff. I just wanted a quick reference. Um, I just wanted a quick reference for like if I improve or whatever as this goes on. I think the wind is at my back, so I'm going to try to not kick at full power. Try to have him... Whoa! Wind is at my back. JK. And like I said earlier, Washington is one of the best teams in the game. I think they just won the Super Bowl, so they're stacked. The receiver is going to be ridiculous. We're going to do a roll call here in a second. Maybe if I get into 3rd and long. Oh! Oh! That was a weird popsicle. So let's go to Washington here and play. Who is it? Whoa! He just slung that in there. I didn't play very good man D on that. I should have probably given that to the computer. I'm just gonna blitz down the center this time. So Washington quarterback number 1 is number 11. That's probably Rippin. He's got some good stats. Number 21, which I think is Terry Allen, has some really good stats. The running back. Oh, I was there. I was there. Their quarterback showing some spottiness. Then we got the wide receivers for Washington. Number 84, that's got to be Gary Clark. He's got some great speed and catch and quickness. Number 81. I take it back. I forget what the numbers for Ricky Sanders, Clark, and Art Monk are, but we got 84, we got 81. We got a wide receiver 3, number 92. That's hilarious. That might be a typo. Oh, did you see that user hit? He had it in his hands and smacked him. So that was a hard-fought defensive battles. Ted Belcher's saying he trolls the Steelers chat and the Browns chat. Typical Bengals fan. Woo! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. I'm breaking tackles. I'm breaking tackles. I'm Brian Noble. Na. Yeah, Roger Sports Gamer Tom saying a lot of these teams not respecting the new media of YouTube. Ted Belcher saying New York Giants videos show how awesome Eli Manning still is. Trolls mad. Roger Sports Gamer Tom saying, wow, must be fun to make believe. So in these early Madden games, you had the Ask Madden feature, and in this game, really, it's like Madden is suggesting you a play. It's just B, and B. So he wants me to go normal, pro form, and play action pass. So I'm going to try these out. I'm going to see how that works. I like to stick with my bread and butter plays, but let's see if Madden can help me out here. Sterling Sharp getting a snag. You saw like 4 Washington defenders past him. I guess they thought he was going to go deep. But he didn't. He cut inside. So we've got a fullback trap coming up. This should be exciting. Oh, nice block. That actually was exciting. And again, Majkowski chipping in with the
down.
block. Madden wanting me to go fullback counter, so that's what we're going to do. Ooh. I should have maybe spun or something and tried to break that tackle, but I wasn't ready for him. We're going play action. The thing about plays like this, the whole play flushes to the right, and it makes it pretty easy to defend. So I might just sit on it if I don't see anything happening here. Ooh, that guy looked open, but we're doing cross right. We got probably Sterling Sharp cutting across deep in the end zone. We also got a couple guys going short. So let's see what happens. I tried to wait for Sterling to break, but he didn't break. We're going to have some respect and go for a field goal. Ted Belcher saying, off-season flavored by your team's YouTube efforts. I feel that, but hopefully you got some fans that make a really good podcast. So last year, when I was checking into the Bears kind of like YouTube realm, because they just got Khalil Mack, everyone was excited about new rookie quarterback, Trubisky. And there's just a lot of hype, and especially with them playing the Packers the first game, a lot of excitement for that, and then a lot of heartbreak, obviously, when it didn't go their way. So I'm trying to remember what that podcast is, but it is a really good one, and it might be things like that where it's a fan that's passionate about it, and they are trying to grow their YouTube channel, but they don't have to toe the company line. They don't have to walk around things. They can speak from their passion of a fan and the frustrations of a fan. Sometimes that's a lot more entertaining to get into. So, I don't know. For whatever franchise it is, I would look to that instead of what the team is putting out. Let's go. Let's go. That's a walk back of 10 yards. The Bengals official website video is all ultra wide. And sometimes they don't even have the right people in the production to make it all that high quality,
22.
Pop! -5 yards. The Packers D is heating up. If this game was ultra wide, we could watch the sidelines. That's true. You have to drop back here. Oh, I got a finger on it. Noble got a finger on it. That's why you blitz, and that's why you blitz, and that's why you drop back. Ted Belcher saying, Joe Montana Sports Talk Football is the best of all time. I've heard both things about that it was good and that it was trash. So tell us why it is good, so that can be. Oh! See what happened was I caught the ball and I thought I could break through that line there, and I couldn't. Madden wants me to do halfback trap left. You got it, Madden. Ted Belcher just needs yearly updates and love. The Packers have no YouTube channel. They have great content on their website, Packers.com. Oh, did you see those two guys just flatten him? But then he woke up and tackled me. More welcome back. I'm about to break the record. It's 3-0. And here we go. I'm just kidding. I did give the Bears. This is just a. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is just kind of a casual playthrough of a tournament. They don't have the playoffs in this old of a Madden game because it wasn't linked with the NFL yet. So they just call it a tournament. So I'm doing a tournament, but it's a 6-team bracket on each side. I beat the Bears 43-0 in the first one. Got like several special teams touchdowns. Number 81 is wide open. Oh, he knocked me off the ball. So no more. I'm not doing like what do you call it? A world record run. The best I did was the other day. I got an 84, 84-0. And the record is 98. So I'll get there one of these days. And I was actually playing a decent team. I was the Broncos, who in 1991 they made it to the AFC Championship, and we're doing really good against the Bills in the first half, but lost. So they didn't go to the Super Bowl. Anyway, I was them. They have an incredible defense. And I was playing the Lions, who were also NFC champion runner-ups. So even though I was playing a good team, Barry Sanders, one of the best running backs in the game, I was able to schlounce him pretty good, 84-0. So another time when I'm not just casually having fun, I'll try to make that happen. Oh, no good, 49-yarder. I thought I had it lined up, but I didn't.
First down.
I'll tell you, I thought the Washington offense, I thought they were going to have more potent offense. Maybe I'm just playing them pretty smart here. Bop! Brian Noble on the case. But, you know, I played him for funsies the other day. Who was I? I was the Bills, actually, who were one of the best teams in the game. And, yeah, Washington was just clicking. Oh. See, they were doing that type of thing, and they were just burning me. He really had my guy. He really had my guy beat. So Ted Belcher, speaking of the Bengals, so this is John Madden Football 93, the first Madden game on console for Super Nintendo and Genesis, I believe. It's just called John Madden Football, and it came out in 91, so it's kind of like Madden 92, you could call it, based on the 1990 season. And in that game, the Bengals are one of the best teams in the game. And like before the game, it'll show one team against another team, and it'll show their attribute categories and how they balance. And then Madden will give a little ticker information, and he'll say like the Bengals are the most balanced team in the game or something like that. So that's kind of fun. Breaking tackles.
Touchdown.
Love your team choice. Bills and Packers. Yeah, Bills are incredible. Thurman Thomas is the best running back in the game. He's max. Let's take a look here. I got my little cheat sheet here. So 15, for whatever reason, 15 is the max attribute you can have. And number 34, who's obviously Thurman, is 15 on speed, 15 on agility, 14 on break tackle, and 9 on hands or receptions. So he's the best running back in the game. A little bit better than Barry, a little bit better than Emmett. Obviously, Andre Reed. I was getting a lot of success with Andre Reed. I was just having a tough time stopping them on defense. Washington, that is. I played Bills versus Washington, which was like the Super Bowl that year, I guess, in '91. Ted Belcher saying came out in '89. You might be. Where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy? You might be talking about the for PC or whatever home computer. The first John Madden football might have come out in '89, but I'm talking about for console. The first one would have come out about like '92 maybe for home console. I just dove and tried to get a lucky catch. Didn't work there. I had a feeling he was going to pass right, but
first down.
Washington going to try to score before the half, obviously. I get the ball in the second half, so they really want to put something on the board. Running into all the players, that's how you fumble, boy. Oh, I was so there. I read that. Now, one of the weaknesses is they, no matter how many guys are going out for a pass, even if it's 4 guys going out for a pass, there are only 3 options. So you can kind of diagnose pretty early where the quarterback's options are. And you can kind of like try to plug up that hole there. So a lot of times they'll catch it anyway, but I'm having some good success. Now they might fake this, but I'm gonna go for it. I mean, I'm gonna assume that they're punting is what I'm saying. I was going to try to run that back, but it's probably just as well. Man, I feel like I haven't had the ball in 42 years, so I'm going to do what the Madden suggested play, and that's play action. So here we go. Ooh. He looked kind of open. That's probably Ed West there. But I wasn't really able to put some zip on it. And he was triple covered by the time the ball got there. Need a new place to put my legs here. I forgot about this. You press start, and you can sub in the backup quarterback. I'm going to put him in. But I also forgot that there's like no time left. So let's go post up, baby. We got time for about 2 plays here. That is my bad. I probably could have caught that and gotten out of bounds. But I didn't. I should probably chuck this to Sterling, but probably going to end up chucking it to the right side, which I should have Should have been on the right hash for this, but we'll see what happens. Anticlimactic, they knocked it down. Should have had Majkowski in. Some Tech 101 Mort saying, I had a dream a long time ago that they met in the Super Bowl and the Bills won. That's how I know it's not coming true. I mean, it could happen. It could happen eventually when Tom Brady retires. Ted Belcher saying, based on Super Bowl 23, nothing older than Super Bowl 22. Giants won 21 and 25. Mort saying, I remember play action with screens hardly ever working in early Madden. Getting an incomplete pass, getting a complete pass is impressive. I've just practiced a little bit, and you just kind of try to put the receiver in the way of the little yellow spot there, and try to make it work. So, Washington in the positive with 11 yards. Not bad. Only 20% completion percentage. Not good. No one converting on third down. First half, I did all Ask Madden plays. Second half, I'm going to go my own way. I'm going to pretty much just chuck it up to Sharp, I think, unless it's double guarded. So let's see if we can find some plays to make that happen. Man, nice kick by Washington. They really put me in the corner, and I didn't have a way to not catch that ball. Sometimes you can be the player and run out of the way, and the ball will go out of bounds or something. That might have even been a penalty. All right, the safety broke that tackle like a boss. We're just going to get out of bounds to try to not fumble. Ted Belcher saying the Packers never played in Rose Bowl. Interesting. Maybe one of these days. We're going to do the play up hook. You see that A selection right there, where the first wide receiver kind of does a stutter step and goes deep. Sometimes they don't go deep, but I'm hoping Sharp does. And let's see if we can find him in the end zone. No way. So I saw that he was being triple guarded immediately, and I was like, nah, we're going to check this down. We're going to do cross up, that play right in the middle there. My Y, or my slot receiver, going to the back corner of the end zone. We're going to try to catch him there for some big points. Oh! Man, I kind of panicked. Not only did I not pass to the guy that I said I was going to, I meant to pass it to the A guy, and I passed it to the B guy. Oh, hits him right in the face! That's a little silly, but it's okay.
First down.
I had some good user D there, if I do say so myself. You know I'm blitzing up the middle. Can you stop me? No, you cannot. What's up, Toshi Domain? Good to see you in the chat. In your opinion, what is the best version of Madden on Super Nintendo? That's a great question. I probably haven't played them all. You might already know that there's like a lot of them. So there's John Madden Football, right? Came out in '92. There's Madden 93, which we're playing today. There's Madden 94. There's Madden 95. There's Madden 96. There's Madden 97, and there's Madden 98. So that's 7. So, shoot, man. I remember liking 95 a lot. It's a lot like this layout, but it's better. Madden 97, 98 are fun. You have some fun things you can do in the season. Like I feel like you can trade players and things like that. It's just a lot more to the season. Maybe some stat tracking.
89.
So they still look like these, but more in-depth experience there. And that was a really bad punt because they were kicking against the wind. We're going to try to find sharp deep. We're going to go post up. And, if they shade to the left, I'll just kick it underneath. Also, I'm going to put Majkowski back in because, I mean, he should be in anyway. I just felt like a hot dog and took him out. All right. Oh, man. Sharp, dude. He must be tired. He didn't go deep. You gotta go deep, bro. You gotta go deep. Almost broke that tackle. We're going to do that circle play. Maybe catch this halfback in the middle here. Oh, he got a finger on it. Maybe if I had come back to the ball, I could have caught that, but I thought it was going to go over the defender. I didn't think he had that speed to close that gap there, but he did. So I got the win on my back here. So, not a terrible kick, but not great either. I'm going to start blitzing my front 7 and sit back in coverage and, maybe try to force some bad throws. Whenever they do a fast formation, they're going deep, but also, so you got to decide whether you're going to be the user or, whether to be the user on, dropping back or blitz, because you might be able to make something happen if you blitz. I'm going to shade over to the right here. Oh, you're trying to run with number 92? That's got to be a glitch. That's not real. Running with number 92? Are you kidding me? What's up, bro gamer? Good to see you in the chat, my dude. I remember this crap game, but was probably one of the first footballs. The power meter is so innovative, though. Yeah, man. The power meter is chill. Another terrible punt by Washington.
First down.
I wasn't able to, get my deep ball going last time.
What? That. What?
Lewis saying, is this Tecmo Lou or Uncle Lou? Lewis saying, is this the one where you bring out the ambulance to carry out the dead players? So that's, I believe, Madden 94. I think it's only in the Genesis version, not Super Nintendo. But I'm 82% sure that's Madden 94. And this is 93. This game has nothing really significant about it other than it's just nostalgic for me. Back in the day, probably 1993, ouch, nice tackle. Nice team tackle. 93 is when we got our first Super Nintendo. And so we got 5 games, right? They're all used. Super Tennis, Top Gear, which is a nice racing game. NHL Stanley Cup, the Mode 7 hockey game, Madden 93, and John Madden Football. So 2 of them were, what the heck? I thought I was doing a, I thought I was doing a run play for a second there. We're going for it on 4th down. We're doing a screen. So anyway, so this game has like a sort of nostalgic connection to me. It's not, I wouldn't argue it as like one of the great Madden games. It is fun. It has some depth, not a lot. It's really fun to, and that's a 1st down. Except they're not going to give it to me. Sometimes they do the move the chain animation just like in Tecmo, which I thought I deserved on that last one, but whatever. Sometimes as they're hitting you, as you get tackled, they kind of count you down before where you land. Doesn't really make sense, but whatever. It's 1992. I'm going to try to stop these Washington receivers here. Oh, that could have been a pick 6. Come on, number 25. Come on. Number 25. No idea who that is. But he's a 10 on interception rating, which isn't, it's maybe a little above average. It's probably average, so he missed an opportunity there. You know they're going to go for it. Down 10-0. Doing big. They might be passing into the flat like dummies. I'm going to crowd the line. And that was weird. I think I just blew their play up. I literally just blew their play up.
1st down.
The 3 windows, says Rogue Gamer. That's right, dude. I mean, it's a little tough, but you kind of get used to it. You just got to trust your read of the defense, and kind of know the route trees a little bit. And then you just go for it. You know what I'm saying? And then once the ball is in the air, you do have some control over doing a user catch. Break, break, break. Ooh. So that was a weird play, but I kept thinking my halfback was going to do like a wheel route, but he didn't. Because it's lazy. We're doing circle. We're going to find the halfback in the post. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying, Green Bay looking good so far. Gotta love them passing windows. It's a jump ball to Steerling. Breaking tackles. Diving into the end zone. Yeah, Green Bay not a great team, but I'm making it work. I'm beating a really good team, the Washington. One of the best teams in the game, but they just haven't gotten their star receivers working. I've just been crushing. I've been owning the Hogs on the line there. Rogamer saying, "Sup retro. This is nostalgic and D looks fluid for its time. It's not bad. I'll tell you what. It's really not that bad. There are some things that are silly about it. Like you drop in wide open interceptions. But you just realize at the end of the day, you can't have they just got to do things to even it out. You know what I'm saying? It is really fun whenever interception happens. I'll say that. I do think they put a lot of control into the user's hands. You can either manipulate the defense a lot, or you can not manipulate it much at all, if you know what I'm saying. And see, like I manipulated my defender there to get him into that window, but had I not been that guy, the computer player might have put him in that spot anyway. I don't know. Another thing about these early Madden games that's interesting is, so you know how I said there's the Ask Madden plays when you're on offense. You press B, 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 and he'll kind of just do a default play that he thinks is fitting for the situation. On defense, you don't have to press anything, and your guy will do the play, and at any time you can join in the play. So say you're like, I don't really know what to do in this situation. I'm going to let the computer put me in a situation, or I'm going to let the computer decide where to put my avatar. And then if you want to make a break on the ball, you just have to press the D-pad and you're right back in the game. So that's one of the things that I think is like super interesting about this game. And there, he beat me. That's that Washington offense that we expect. Lewis saying, any flags in this game? I guess one can line up in the neutral zone. Coach Gibbs is upset on the sidelines. You're right. That is a silly thing about this game that I like to exploit. You can totally line up in the neutral zone. I like to do it every time to just like confuse them. So there are 3 flags. One is delay of game. Because you got the time clock or the play clock. The second one is pass interference. Like, it's like you can bump them a little bit, but if you bump them a lot and they have a chance at the ball, it's probably going to get called pass interference. It's not like 100% consistent. Woo! Oh, dude, I got to focus on this one. He got me. I thought I still had a little space. So we got delay of game, we got pass interference, and then you got offsides. You can be offsides. And either you're over the ball, past the ball, or if you bump one of their players when they're in the huddle. Thought I had that one. There we go, pass interference. And actually, that was kind of bold because I was pushing the other guy, but that's how they do it sometimes. All right, let's go big. Let's go halfback trap. Let's put this game on ice. Let's get a TD. And let's also make Washington use all their timeouts. How about that? Dude, Tom, I could use a brat right now. That sounds pretty good, honestly. And I got my beers. So my roommate gave me a Bell's Official, right? Because he's an awesome roommate. Actually, he was paying me back for the Lagunitas IPA that I let him have. Then I went to the thrift store, and I got me a Bell's glass. Whee! Gotta hike the ball. That's not how you put the game on ice. Woo! He's fast. I'm not that fast. Wow. I think we had some Tracy Rocker magic right there. Mort saying, I remember when they changed the enforcement rules. Yep, in that season and before, lining up in the neutral zone wasn't enforced like it is now. Road Gamers chilling and having a great Independence weekend. That's good.
89.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when a national holiday falls on a Thursday like that, because it's like a lot of people have off Thursday. They're going to ask off for Friday, and then they have the weekend off, and then they might even get Monday off if they want to take that long of a vacation. So I got to be careful here. If Washington scores a... Oh, no, I'm still up by 10. I take it back. I don't got to be careful. But that was the first point scored against me in this tournament here. Oh! Majkowski, not quite room to run, but... I'll tell you what, this is the most fun playing the game, this halfback toss right here. Road Gamers saying Chicagoans always eating brats and screaming, Ditka! You know, I should have been screaming Ditka last game when I was playing Da Bears! Majkowski getting caught up in the trash. Come on, guys, we just need one first down. We just need one first down, Packers. Let's go! One more first down, and this is put on ice.
First down.
I don't think there's a QB kneel, but this is my QB kneel right here. We're going to let that time clock run out, and I'm going to catch up on some Bell's Official Hazy IPA. Ditka versus God. God 31, Ditka 74. Man, that's what you call a blowout, man. You know what, though? I feel like that joke was really funny in the 90s, but is it funny in the 2000 almost 20s? I mean, I guess the Bears did go to the Super Bowl in 2006 season. So it's not like they have been irrelevant. Ooh, this is kind of what I wanted to see. Cincinnati getting past Houston, meaning they're in the AFC Championship against the Raiders. So I would, for Ted Belcher, I don't know if he's still watching, for his sake, I kind of want to play Cincinnati in the Super Bowl. But to do that, I got to get past New York. Kind of fitting to play Washington and New York in back-to-back games. Philadelphia would have been fun because they have a sick defense. And and Randall Cunningham. Even though he isn't Tecmo Randall, he's still really good. All right, so I had 33 plays for 187 yards. I'm making some progress. Seven pass deflections. Last game I had 17. I'm losing a step. And total yards, 25. The Bears had negative 20 total yards. So there it is. Ditka is always funny, Chris Farley. Dude, I feel you. It's funny, but I'm saying, like, I don't know. It was kind of like the Bears had been so good so recently that it was like, it was fun to make fun of. Now it's like, are you making fun of the franchise? You know what I'm saying? I know you're not personally, but it's like, when I see the Bears 1985 team referenced, it's a little depressing because, like, that was the last time they won the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? And at least they've won one, you know? Like, a lot of teams haven't. Well, not a lot of teams. Lions, Browns, we're going to go through them. Lions, Browns, Texans, Jaguars, Titans, Panthers, maybe a couple more. 10-4. Anyway, we're gonna go through these stats real quick. I guess what I'm saying with the Ditka thing is, like, I'm a Packers fan, so I like to troll the Bears, but I try not to go too far, you know what I'm saying? Because there will be a day when Aaron Rodgers is not their quarterback anymore. And Mitch Trubisky throwing touchdowns on the Packers. So for the third game in a row, my opponent has a two-check advantage, whatever that means. Two-tier advantage over me. And I'm not scared, but basically they're saying yeah, I see what you're saying, Mort. Browns won like 6 NFL championships. You're right, and so did the Lions. It's not like they have no history. I'm just saying it is like the Super Bowl goes all the way back to like 67. That's like over 50 years, you know what I'm saying? So if you haven't won a title in 50 years, I think that's significant, you know? Oh, Vikings haven't won a Super Bowl. It's like, as hard as it is to win a Super Bowl, usually franchises figure out how to go bust and get that one championship, you know? All right, so let's take a look at New York. Obviously, it's the Giants. The Jets in this game are actually called New Jersey, which is funny. But New York, where you at, my guys? I'm gonna let the game play because I can let it while I'm looking at this. So on offense, the Giants quarterback actually not great. 6 pass range, 12 pass accuracy, and who is that number 24? Is their fullback. He's got decent stats. Their halfback number 27 though has got some great attributes. 14 on speed out of 15, 14 agility, 12 break tackle. Their receivers not looking too great. Not really great at all. The left side of their offensive line is extremely good. And their linebackers, number 58, 13 speed, 13 agility, 13 awareness, so that's really good. Number 52, 14 speed, 11 tackle, 15 agility, 14 awareness. Obviously, so that's incredible. And then number 56, I guess that's Pepper Johnson, 14 speed, 14 agility, 14 awareness. And I better get back into this because the Giants are
down.
moving the chains. And we'll break down their defense once I got the ball. I'm going to try not crush the line this time. Pass interference. Okay. Okay. Okay.
First down.
So I'm going to give myself that disadvantage. I'm not going to use my linebackers to kind of crush on the... I see what you're saying, Tom. Out first round, who cares? What? Real Gamer saying, hey, more, check out Bucks back in the 90s. They have a doc on them losing 18-something in a row. Maybe 20. Woo! Number 27. That was a tough run. Got some Otis or some Meggett. All right, I lied. I gotta crash the line on this one. It's 3rd and 1. This is the championship. This is the championship football, Madden. Oh, their O-line just destroyed me. Rogue Gamer saying Bucks 0-26 NFL films. Yeah, basically like they didn't go. I don't think they went 0 for 16 because the first team to do that was the Lions, but they did lose over a full season of games. And I can tell this number 24 and 20, well, not 24. I mean, he broke a couple tackles, but number 27 is 12 on break tackles, and he's going to be tough to stop. But they give it to their slower running back, number 30. You know I got to crush the line on 3rd down, you know what I'm saying? And I got to drop back.
89.
Offsides, no way. No way. Woo. It takes a village sometimes. Are they going for it? I don't trust it. I'm going man zone 1. I do not trust it.
16.
Yeah, they're punting. Ah! Give me the ball. Give me the ball. All right, I'm going to scout the Giants real quick. They don't have an incredible secondary. Their linebackers, I already said, were good. D-line, not incredible. I'm going to try to go deep to Sterling. That's what the Packers do. That's embarrassing. That's why you got to, when the ball's in the air, you got to press B and become the receiver and kind of move him toward the spot. But I just got lazy there. 2nd and 10. I'm going to do a fullback lead. We're going to try to get some, just a few yards here. Rogue Gamer thought he saw a safety for a second, but, you know. Ooh, I thought I could zip it outside. I could have gotten 5 or 6 yards had I beaten that guy. We're going to do that flag left play. We're going to see if Sterling can kind of like break towards the end zone there. towards the end zone, towards the sideline. The old fullback lead, says Road Gamer. That's right. And you saw me come back to the ball there. I pressed B to become Sterling, and B to become Sterling, and then come towards the ball and kind of break away from the receivers there. I just got decimated, but I got the first down. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Segment 101, more talking about it took the Cubs more than 100 years to get a title. To me, you need 70 or 80 years before it can be considered a drought. Wow, that's intense.
First down.
I see what you're saying, but some teams don't even have a deep run. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many Super Bowls have the Browns played in? You know, how many Super Bowls have the Lions played in? That's just kind of like, that's significant to me, you know? Lions obviously had some great years circa this game. They have a great team. Not tons of star power everywhere, but, you know, 1991 they did go to the NFC Championship. Ah! So they blitzed me on that play, and I thought my little hot route guy would have been past them all, but he wasn't. I should have chucked it deep to Sterling.
Interception.
Woo! Oh. Man, someone getting my ankle there. Fun thing about this game, you press select and they do an instant replay. You see top left, you just hold a button down and you know, you press X and it goes slow-mo. That's a little annoying. We go B, you hold B, and he you know, you can see that instant replay, and if you have a huge ego, you just rewind it and you run it back and you're just like, oh my gosh, I made such an incredible play there, you know, blah blah blah. Not gonna waste all time today with that, but it is a fun thing they thought about in this game, making it really easy for you to go back. There's no like highlights reel or anything like that, but you know, if you do a good play, you want to see that 80-yard kick return touchdown. It's easy to do that. Boom! Cradles it like a baby.
First down.
And then you see me like after the snap with Majkowski kind of like ducking. I'm trying to buy some time, and usually if you go back and forth like that, you can kind of help your lineman recover. Ooh! Nice catch. That could have been picked. You help your lineman recover and reset, and, you know, I guess it's kind of basic football, but I like that even though this is a really old game, they kind of allow for that. Kind of the mini game of the QB in the pocket. Fullback counter, baby. Hopefully he doesn't fumble it like he did last time in the red zone. That was embarrassing. Woo! I did try to audible it there. I saw they had a 3-man front. I thought maybe if I could audible to a pass play, I could just do a QB sneak and it could be a little easier. But I think you have to press A for audible and then Y, and they will do a different play. Usually from run to pass or vice versa. So Packers getting on the board here. And that was the interception leading to 7 points. So that was some good D by the Packers there.
First down.
Giants got to learn to cover Sterling if they want to go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say the John Madden Championship? That wasn't me. That was the other guy.
First down. Set. 22.
Woo! That was an interesting choice by the running back. What's up, bro gamer? Yo to you too. Interesting choice by the running back to try to break it outside. Obviously didn't work. Sometimes the ball just bounces and bounces and kind of makes your heart stop. You might catch it, they might catch it. They might call pass interference on you. You'll see on that last play, I kind of broke in with my secondary person. Oh! That could have been pass interference, but I figured if he catches it, it's a first down anyway. So I just kind of like... Oh, your comment didn't show up? Oh! Are we punting it? I'm trying to get some of these returns here, but they're kicking it past me.
First down.
Yeah, we don't. I think YouTube. Well, there's a settings for like if there's a swear word, it kind of like mutes it. But then we can go in and allow the comment. So maybe that's what happened.
First down.
It's about time to start thinking about clock management. Am I right? 50 seconds? No wonder they gave me the whole inside of the field. Woo! Stealing sharp, catching it in coverage. They don't give him the attributes. But I can make him sing.
First down.
This post-up play is really working. Yeah, I think you're right. Brian has been known to hack this channel and take comments off that he does not approve of. You're right, Retro Sports Gamer. All these 5 messages are retracted. That's hilarious. Someone's doing something funny, and it's not me. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying Giants staying close. It's true. I think I've had an interception. They had an interception that led to my last touchdown. So we're going to. What are we going to do? That was not smart. This is going to be delay of game. 9 seconds. That should be enough to maybe do something.
First down.
We're going to do one of these pass plays here. I'm going to try to throw quick. If it's incomplete, great. If it's complete, should be a touchdown. Dang. I'm going to respect the championship. I'm going to go for a field goal here. Hey, it's points. You know what I'm saying? Like a glove. These field goals can be a little difficult sometimes. Ooh, we got a barn burner in Oakland, 3-0. My goodness. Packers getting some stuff done. 8 for 12. On passing, 1 interception. I got the 4th down conversion. Sterling Sharp, 106 passing yards. That's what I like to see. Sterling Sharp just taking over this game. Quarterback number 25 with a clutch interception. Probably the play of the half led to my touchdown. We got not many tackles. Big second quarter for Green Bay. Here we go. Green Bay 1/2 away from the John Madden championship game, aka Super Bowl. Retro Sports Gamer saying this Madden has some solid music. I agree. It's it's not too many tracks, but it's they really, I don't know. It's that kind of
first down.
That 1993 era Super Nintendo kind of gritty, grungy. That they were going for, and they really leaned into it. And I dig it. Actually, the John Madden Football for Super Nintendo has a pretty decent track as well. Granted, they only have to worry about like one song, so you might as well make it good, 4 yards, that's right. We're nickeling them. We're diming them. We're going fullback trap. Dude, my running back feels fast, man. Real Gamer saying, these were my favorite games. Always love football after Tecmo. They just kind of figured it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, something I've been thinking about recently is how different franchises struggled to adapt to the 3D of the N64. But, the football games are decent, at least, well, Madden isn't. Madden's terrible on 64. But Blitz is great. It's kind of like football games were able to find the niche pretty much any time period. Not great play selection on my part. I did 2 runs, and then I did a short pass. Whoa! 78-yard punt. Not bad. Oh! Oh! Dude, I so almost had that safety. That's what I was going for with that goal line stance there. I didn't really have time to set up my defenders. If I had, I think that would have been a safety for sure.
16.
Oh, number 25, missing that interception. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Big third down here. Giants going against the wind. It's, oh, geez. Woo! I was bumping him a little bit, but number 90, that's probably Johnny Holland, just elbowing the guy off the ball. We're going for the quick score. You know we're going to Sterling Sharp. And so on these deflections, you can catch the ball. You saw my guy catch it. I tried to I purposefully moved my guy towards the ball so at least the other guys wouldn't intercept it, because that would have been devastating. That would have been a world record punt, says Tom. So I find on a lot of these plays, they're shading to the right or left, or they're shading to both sides, so the middle is wide open. So that's why I'm having that success in the middle there. Too bad that guy's not very fast at all. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying, I always went back to Tecmo when I experienced football after Tecmo until Madden 2001. Ooh, I tried to bounce it outside, but they're just too good at tackling. I am going to try to do a screen here. You see my halfback going outside to the flat. If he's open, you know I'm giving him the ball. If it's not, he's not. And I kind of fought for that touchdown there. Good stuff, good stuff. World Gamer saying, played every Madden from 90 to this day. I can go on blind H2H right now and hold my own. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying, can you recite all of Pat Summerall's commentary? It's probably got like, what, 15 lines? World Gamer saying, Retro, get new Madden and I will play 3 versus 3. Is that possible? Guys, I'm still geeked about that punt. That punt was something else. And then I got the INT, and then the touchdown. So Packers really relying on the turnovers this game. 2 touchdowns off of 2 interceptions. Woo! Ooh! I really got lucky on that play. I pulled Leroy up a little too far. And I almost got beat. Oh, here, this is me. This is me. This is me. Oh. What? I'm just kidding. It happens sometimes. I was in the guy's way, but it's like I was trying to get the ball. You know what I'm saying? I didn't bump him on purpose. And the 0 time left. This is hilarious. Oh, it's an untimed down because pass interference. Ooh, I saw that play developing to the left. I was like, I dare you to pass it because I was there. That would have been a pick 6. All right. Bro Gamer saying, Pat Summerall, when Randall got hurt in 98, oh no. Tough D by Leroy on the corner. That's the rookie Leroy Butler. Retro Sports Gamer saying, no way, not supporting EA Football until they give up that license. Their games are lifeless now. Oh, big missed opportunity. So I didn't pick a play in time. I think they're faking it, honestly. I didn't pick a play in time, so they set up a like a dime defense, and those are kind of trash defenses because they're like prevent defenses. Get it! But prevent in a bad way. You know, not prevent in a smart way, where you might actually intercept it or knock it down. They just basically give you free 30 yards. And so the guy was open in the post, dropped it. Retro or Rogue Gamer agrees big time. At least it wasn't picked, because that was thrown into a lot of guys there. We're going to try to get him with the up hook. Gamer saying, my friends made fun of me when Randall got hurt, and Summerall went, oh no. Retro Sports Gamer, give me an invite. Come over and play some Blitz N64 on my back deck after you win the Super Bowl. More is coming. If you can't make it, we may stream after you. Dude, that sounds super fun. You know it takes me a hot minute to get out there, but I can see what a Uber is like. It is my B-day, so that would be a fun little treat. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely let's connect after this. That was a smart little play, if I do say so myself. Yeah, Tom, I'll try to have this wrapped up by 10. If you guys are going late, then that sounds great. Let's do it up. I just wish I had more Trader Joe snacks to bring over. I got like a cauliflower rice or something. Rogue Gamer is 2 minutes away. Dude, that would be lit. That'd be lit, and we could play 2-on-2. Well, we would have to play the a different version. I think the N64. I think the N64 version you can't do the 2-on-2. Roger Sports Gamer saying, Rogue, just jump in my window like Brian.
Interception.
No! That D-line was bringing the heat, and
First down.
I kind of chucked it up to the dude, and I thought I was able to get some space, but I wasn't. So that was just a good dialed-up defense by the Giants.
22.
Sit down! Brian Noble says sit down. On this last drive here, I'm just going to rush up the Myrtle. I'm going to trust my 10 buddies.
16.
Green Bay, 2 minutes away from the John Madden Championship. Nice catch, nice catch. Beat him inside, the young Leroy Butler.
First down.
Chad C saying, Tom, I feel like someday I need to be playing NBA Jam at your place. Dang straight, dude. Or at my place. I got some jam. Sit down. They barely got their screens up, and I was like, bip. Man, he really had some mustard on that one, I'll tell you what. Like, I had my dudes in position, but he like... Slap down, Brian Noble. Green Bay one play from icing it. That was an interesting play selection.
First down.
I guess they were done. I was looking for a QB Neal, couldn't find one. You know, on some versions it's like under the special teams or something like that. Oh, he just dropped it. I gotta waste some clock here. Chad C saying Michael Grady, a sports reporter, called for an NBA Jam revival today. Did he really? I gotta look into that. Well, they just knocked me out of bounds. That was no fun. A lot of people calling for Jam revivals. Oh! You saw me breaking tackles. You saw me breaking tackles, but then they just clobbered me out of bounds, and that was the end of that play. Chad C saying, I think it got some decent traction today on Twitter due to all the new NBA duos that just formed. I see what you're saying. My roommate was talking to me about that a little bit. I'm a casual Bucks fan, you would say. Don't really follow the league a lot, but it is exciting when big free agency plays are made. We're going to do a fullback draw, and we're going to get the heck out of here. We're going to go to the John Madden Championship. The crowd is going wild, but the Giants are going home. Yeah, I saw that post DPS tagged me in. They were referencing the there's some versions of Jam. Really, it's the NBA Jam Tournament Edition arcade cabinet. Some versions have Otis Thorpe and Robert Horry. Their names changed, not their faces. Like Horry's still on the Rockets. Sorry, Thorpe, is it Horry and Elliott? Sean Elliott. So Elliott's on the Pistons and Horry is on the Rockets. Cincinnati advancing. Woo! Packers with some good offense. 15% completion. That's not going to cut it, Giants. That's not going to cut it. Majkowski throwing for 2 picks, but getting 16 for 24. Not terrible. 66%. Sharp, not much action that second half. I did get a lot of other players involved, though. 5 guys get receptions. Get just 2 sacks, but those 2 picks were huge. So that is, I do like that about this game. Ooh, finally they don't have a double check advantage on me in the quarterback position. Just a single. I do like about this game is that, like, turnovers, they're somewhat random for sure, but when you do get them, they can be really exciting. They can be really big game changers, you know. Just like in that last game, 2 turnovers led to two touchdowns, and that led to my convincing victory. Oh man, look at that beautiful blue sky. That's nice stuff. Chad C saying, have you guys played NBA Ballers? It's actually good. I've not played it. Someone referenced it in the chat the other day. It might have been when I was doing Jam TE Super Nintendo, and you know what? We're gonna receive. We're gonna take the dang ball, and we're gonna score. NBA Ballers, I'll have to check that out. I know nothing about that other than it's a more recent thing because people are talking about it. Oh, we got to do some scouting on the Bengals. This is for the Super Bowl. Solid run.
First down.
All right, so the Bengals Cincinnati. Where are you guys? There they are. All right, we'll get to it in a second. Woo! It felt like everyone was triple guarded on that play. Thankfully, they didn't have a great defender on me. Number 7, the starting quarterback, got some decent attributes. Number 28, starting running back, got very good attributes. Receivers, average. Offensive line, okay, except for the left tackle, Anthony Munoz, of course, with elite attributes. D-line, looking okay. Better get this play going here.
First down.
You only got 1 yard, but that's all you need sometimes. Linebackers, not looking too formidable. Strong safety, number 33. I don't know if that's Fulcher, but 10 speed, 10 interception. And then just decent attributes. So somehow, with a not very elite team, the Bengals making it to the championship. Woo! I thought about running it, but I don't think there's a way to cancel to go into scramble mode after you pull up the windows. I don't think there's a way to pull them back. If so, I would have done that and I would have scrambled for like a couple yards instead of just throwing it into triple coverage like that. So here's a play where my halfback doesn't move. He has no route. Or he's just blocking. Man, that was a good route. Kind of a weird, not scramble, but you know what I'm saying. A little dance in the background by Majkowski. It really is pretty fun to run in this game if you don't have a super slow running game. Like the Bears, the first game I played, they really had no speed. But the Packers with woo! You saw me jump in there. You press X to jump, and it can be really effective at breaking tackles. And it's just a fun user mini game when you got the ball. That's what it should be when you're running with the ball, right? It's like you don't want a free touchdown, and you don't want to just get smothered. You want to have a lot of, user. You want to have a lot of user control on where you're going. And my guy isn't very fast. Number 39. I don't know who you are. He's my fullback. He's 8 on speed, which it's okay. And he's really being able to follow his blockers and get some things done. This is probably going to be a delay of game. That's okay. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying, I switched to NBA Street at the time because NBA Hoops was a disappointment for me. I think that's my running back, but he is slow, slow, slow. Chad C is saying there was a 360 PS3 version of Ballers 2, which I haven't played. I was big on the original PS2 game. I think some of the original Jam crew made it. It's too fun. That's cool, man. If some of the original Jam crew made it, I would definitely be interested in checking that out. Ooh, big scramby by Majkowski. I maybe could have broken one tackle and dove for the end zone, but you know what? That was a dangerous pass, but I went for it anyway. Fourth and 1. You know we're going to do a QB sneak.
Touchdown.
Offensive line just imposing their will against the Bengals, taking the lead. Chad C's saying there's some gaminess like the later NBA Street games, but the one-on-one aspect is a decent spin on the formula. I feel that.
First down.
Gotta charge my phone here if I'm going out later. Oh! One thing about this game is you'll see a lot of fullbacks getting involved. This is the era or an end of an era where like fullbacks were used to run the ball and stuff. And John Madden just loved his fullbacks. And I mean, he was a coach in like the 70s and stuff. So it's funny to see the game represent his personality in that regard. Roy Butler playing stiff D on the outside. Bengals forced a punt. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying, I loved 2-on-2 multiplayer too much to care about any one-on-one at the time.
First down.
Chad C saying one of the gimmicks was throwing the ball in the crowd, then having them oop to you. That sounds hilarious, man. That sounds like a nice little.
Fumble.
Oh, geez. That wasn't pretty. Dang, I tried to cut that outside. You saw me try to do it. Didn't work. That's why it's time to throw it to Sterling. I hot dogged it. I spun at the end, and they got me. Chad C saying you played each NBA star at their house in their parking lot out front. It was a model of their real house. That was neat. Dude, that sounds pretty intense. Just like a really smart spin on, you know. It had a Cribs vibe, yeah.
Touchdown.
Majkowski just taking it himself. Just 1 yard, punch it in. Green Bay taking a 14-0 lead. Cincinnati. Just about a minute to try to get on the board in the first half here.
First down. Set. 89.
I pulled all my defensive alignment, and they still got no game.
First down. Set. 89. What? Set. 16. What? Set. What? What?
Call that timeout. Just get another couple chucks down the field here.
Set. Hut.
Chatsy saying another aspect was the game was played in rounds, like a fighting game. It was best of 3 to get a point. First to 10 points, I believe. Sounds like I had a lot of ingenuitive things about it. Ooh! I almost took that and ran. Majkowski, not very much, passing power here. Like I said. Oh, pass interference! Woo! On time down. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get that spirit of Aaron Rodgers. You saw me running away from those guys. I passed to that guy because he was wide open. I figured something might happen, but Chessie saying, anyone played the 3DO version of Madden? I've basically had this gameplay for the Mortal Kombat like digitized players. I haven't played that one. My friend today was telling me about Madden Mobile. And that sounded interesting. Like you don't even play defense; it's just timed, and you try to score points or something. I just tried an onside kick to see how that felt. It felt good. Leroy diving, sliding, trying to get that pick. Cincinnati quarterback at least throwing some zip there, you know?
22.
Thought that might have been called him in pass interference because I just kind of got in the guy's way and let him push me towards the ball. Ooh, Retro Sports Gamer saying, let's go Pack, but they give up a big third down.
First down.
This Bengals offense not very impressive. They haven't been really using their running back. Let's try to get a user pick with Leroy here.
22.
And their receivers aren't incredibly fast. Defense not ferocious. There's got to be a reason they're in the championship. Sometimes you can just kind of anticipate the snap count and just blow the play up. Dang, I thought I undercut and got that pick. It didn't work. What's up, Troy? Good to see you in the chat, man. We're just casually playing some Madden 93 for funsies. The first non-jam game I've self-streamed, so just having some fun, playing some Super Nintendo. So these old Madden games, they don't have the NFL license, so it's just the city name. We're going Green Bay, Cincinnati. I'm actually in the championship. I beat Chicago, beat New York. No, Chicago, Washington, and then New York. And now we're at Cincinnati in the championship. And I'm sacking quarterbacks. Bengals have converted some long third downs already this drive. They've gone to the right, so I'm going to anticipate them doing that again. 16. Shut down. Wow, they're punting it with the ball on the 27. That's embarrassing. That was a 7-yard flip, dude. Why don't you just go for it?
First down.
Troy, this has been my favorite to play in this playoff run with the Packers. Just chuck it to Sterling. Like I said, they don't have the player names, but they got the numbers, so you can usually tell exactly who it is. Number 84. Getting open. Breaking tackles.
Touchdown.
He's not given very good attributes in this game, but it's enough. He gets open. I chuck him the ball. We get touchdowns. So this is Madden 93, but it's based on the 91 NFL rosters. So I guess like a year after Tecmo. I guess Brett would have been like the third string on this squad here, but we got like number 18 or somebody as our backup instead. But yeah, a lot of the same teams are good as in Tecmo. You got the Bills and Washington, really stellar. Eagles actually didn't make the playoffs this year, but they got a sick defense. It's that 91 defense. Troy saying 18 is Tom Zach for the Packers, really? Backing up Don Majkowski. And Bengals not showing a very good offense. So yeah, Packers still bad. Broncos really good in this game, or at least Elway's given good attributes. Running back is good, and their defense is just super sick. Ooh. Packers have some unexpected stars like number 91. I think that's Brian Noble. He's really quick, and that's really kind of all you need on defense. You just Tom saying Tom Zach brought him this Super Bowl. No, I got number 7. I got Majkowski in. I did give the backup some love for a minute there just because it felt good. Bengals forced a punt. Packers just a quarter away from getting that John Madden championship. I don't know who that number 88 is. I don't know if it's Charles Wilson, but he's got some speed and he's kind of the Packers' biggest weapon. In some of the earlier games, like the Chicago game, got several special teams touchdowns, just running punts and kicks back. Troy agreeing it's Charles Wilson. Ooh, getting me at the 10-yard line. Sharp, good at coming back to the ball because Majkowski doesn't have that cannon.
First down.
Gonna get the running back involved. Troy, the NFL encyclopedia, that's right. Breaking tackles.
Touchdown.
Number 33. Little spin move. Touchdown. Packers doing it all the ways. Chucking it up to Sterling. Pitching it outside to the halfback. Getting it done. Convincing championship run. Keith Woodside, says Troy. So just like in Tecmo, would have been the starting running back, I guess. He has okay speed. Packers just like okay all around. No stars per se. Though there are, I do like how fast their linebackers are. Number 90, I want to say Johnny Holland. That might be Tony Bennett, though. He had a monster year in, like, 91, I think it was. Sometimes you just got to tell them what happened, you know? You just got to tell them to sit down. What a time to be alive and a Mad 93 Packers fan, says Retro Sports Gamer Tom. Koosh! I'll tell you what, though. So there are 8 teams in this version of the game. You know, Madden was all about the all Madden teams, right? Which were basically the NFL All-Pro team. But, so in this version of the game, he's got 8 teams that are like the all-time great teams. Like, of course, his 78 Raiders are in there. Or 76, whatever it is. 78 Steelers, guys like that. 77 Cowboys, 84 Niners. Teams like that. There's 8 squads.
First down.
and the Packers didn't have one, and that kind of bummed me out. But in later versions of Madden, they would include like the '96 Packers and maybe the '66 Packers and things like that. So with only 8, the Packers didn't have it, so it made me a little chafed. But what's up, Joey Gatz? See you in the chat. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. We're just playing some. We're playing some Madden '93. One of the really old Madden games. I mean, the original Madden game was on computer or personal computer in like '89 or something. The first console game was on Super Nintendo and Genesis, like released around like 1991, in just called John Madden Football. So this is the second console rendition. It's called John Madden Football '93, and I'm just taking the Packers. Since they didn't have the NFL license, they couldn't call it the Super Bowl, and so I'm just doing like a tournament run, and I'm in the Super Bowl or the championship against the Bengals. I've already I beat Chicago, New York, and Washington, and now I'm up against the AFC team, Cincinnati. So, and they're not that. Troy's saying number 46 is Vince Workman. That sounds right. Woodside bouncing it outside. Woodside
Touchdown.
Woodside getting it done skis. Yeah, Madden '93, or John Madden Football '93, as they call it. Now we would just call it Madden '93. His first love, says Joey. He loved using all the All Madden teams. That's right, because they had the best players. Freakishly fast. I used to play this all night long on school nights. We're getting to know the background of the great Joey Gatz and what he and what he enjoyed playing before Tecmo. Nice run, thanks Troy. I kind of figured that out, that Woodside had some speed there. So the Bengals front seven, not particularly formidable, and I was able to like wiggle and find that room to the end zone. I love just chucking it up to Sharp, but sometimes you gotta give the running back some love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of reasons I like this game. I don't go back to it often, but it is fun to dip back into it. I just like how much you can manipulate your defense. Like you see me moving them around pre-snap. They're like chess pieces. You're like, they got their basic assignment. I'm going to do Mad Tiger Blitz, which you can't really see because my camera's in the way. But basically, all 3 linebackers are blitzing. So I'm like, all right, you guys are blitzing. Well, I want you to blitz from here. I want you to blitz from here. I want you to blitz from here, etc. And then I'll just sit back and defend the pass. So it's just really fun like that. For as like old a game as it is, I don't know. It's fun. There's a lot of like mini game elements. Like when you got the ball, it's you got guys coming at you with their speed. They also have a tackle attribute. You have a break tackle attribute, and then on the Super Nintendo, you have 4 buttons to try to avoid the tackle. You have they're going hurry up mode. You have A, which is spin. You have B, which is break tackle. You have X, which is jump, and you have Y, which is dive. So there's just a lot of control they put in the user's hand, and it's just fun. It's fun to chuck it up for a long, like a long JJ. I've been doing that to Sterling Sharp a lot, because once the ball is in the air, you kind of adjust where you are under the ball and try to like edge out the defender. But then it's fun to run too and just kind of like follow the holes. Wow, doing an end around, not smart. More. Oh, it's my ball. All right, we gotta do a couple. We're almost done here. We got to do some halfback options. We got to throw it to Don Majkowski. Don Majkowski. Joey asking Tecmo Mort how the video edit is going. Don Majkowski. First down.
First down.
Don Majkowski says, I'm a receiver too. Not really, but he was on that play. Joey's saying he's taking some time off. That's okay, buddy.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Majkowski. What's up? Trickery. The Philly special. Except it's the Packers. Yeah, man, I'm taking all weekend off. Took yesterday off. Had to work the 4th earlier shift. Took today off. Was my B-day. Tomorrow off. Mort saying he'll be on stream soon. And Tom saying 24/7 live stream coming, Gats. So I hadn't even realized it. I guess this has been a 3-hour stream. I just had fun playing the games. Troy saying happy birthday, rocking that coconut water. No, I got that real water. And I also have Bell's Official in my Bell's glass that I got from the thrift store today. There it is. From the thrift store. I'm kind of letting the Packers defense do what they want. Fun thing about this game, it kind of goes on autoplay if you don't do anything. And so if you've already won the game like a boss, then you can just kind of hold up the controller and they will, do the user things. 5 seconds left. Tick, tick, tock. 42-0. That's convincing. I'm proud of those passing yards. 25 plays, 305 yards. Efficient passing for the Packers. 11 of 13, 84%. Looking at some of my stats. 200 yards by Majkowski. Sterling getting 155 receptions. Majkowski getting 3 touchdowns. I guess a couple of those were running maybe. And then he had that reception touchdown because that's hilarious. Only 1 sack, but a bunch of tackles. Great team defense. Great Super Bowl win is what Tom is saying. I don't think there's much of an ending credits or like reward sequence. Like they're probably going to show me the trophy or whatever. Ooh, I get some fireworks. That's nice. Okay, we get some music. Fourth of July, and they bust down the goalpost. That's right. That's what fans do. We go crazy. That's what we do. Troy saying everyone streaming on their own channel is idiotic. You can't build an audience on live Tecmo Online only. Real Nail Biter says, Tom, that's right. Green Bay getting the John Madden championship. There you have it, guys. I think this is the only closing sequence you get, so I may as well wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, y'all. It was a fun birthday thing to do, randomly just streaming some John Madden Football 93, getting some exposure for one of those lesser played games. It's fun. You know, I'm probably not going to get my buddies at Demon Tap to play with me too often. It doesn't have a ton of depth, but it has some. It's really fun to just do a playoff run just like I did. You get to see some different teams. Get to do some fun things. So, Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying you need to open surprise eggs. Don't know what that's referring to. Sounds like Easter. But thanks, Troy, saying congrats. So that was the stream. Sounds like there might be more streaming on the channel tonight. Not 100% sure. Got to check in with the dudes. Troy is saying I played a ton of Madden 94. I do believe that is an upgrade of this one, but I mean obviously it is. It came out afterwards. That one is referenced a lot more. This is just the one. This is one of the first Super Nintendo games I ever played. That's why it kind of holds a nostalgic place in my heart. Retro Sports Gamer Tom saying I play this over NES. Play action all day. Dang straight. Couldn't agree more. Each of these old games has, you know, weaknesses, but also some of their fun charms too. So it's really a preference thing. But appreciate you guys watching. Have an awesome night. Have a safe holiday weekend, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.